Alright guys, I'm going to give you a little taste of this one here. This is the other demonstration record here that I have. The Musicals Adventures in Stereo Hi-Fi from Motorola. This one actually was the one that came out in 61. The other one was from 59, I guess. So this is actually probably the one that most people would have gotten with this stereo here. It's usually long gone because people would get these things and they listen to them. It's like, what do I need this thing for? And you either throw it away, or a lot of people didn't even bother even taking them. These weren't sold in stores. The dealer actually gave you this, so when you got home, you can test out your stereo to hear the different channels work, how they work, and so on. So let me put that one on here for you now. This is played on the 1961 Motorola, and this is a nice demonstration record here as well. Hope you enjoy it.
With your new Motorola, you are about to enjoy the most thrilling music you have ever heard from records. This record has been specially prepared to acquaint you with the marvelous potentials of your new Motorola stereophonic high-fidelity instrument, which has been carefully engineered to bring years of outstanding listening pleasure to you, your family, and your friends. Your new Motorola 3-amplifier stereo with 3 separate channels of sound is the most effective way to play records yet devised. It will flawlessly reproduce the entire spectrum of sound contained on your recordings, all with the fullness and natural beauty previously heard only at the actual performance. Our first musical adventure demonstrates your instrument's superior stereo separation. Notice the distinct different tones of the bongos as they are heard first from the right and then the left, just the way you would hear them if you were there in person. These sounds are followed by the rasp of the scratcher, then the organ, first right, then left. The 3 separate amplifiers and 3 separate speaker systems so dramatically reproduce the stereo separation, you will find it difficult to keep your eyes from moving right to left. Listen. We continue by going to colorful New Orleans to listen to some exciting foot-tapping Dixieland. While the music is playing, walk to the far right, then the far left of your Motorola. Notice that you hear the full stereo effect anywhere in the room, even in the corners. Try it. Because Motorola's exclusive golden audio separator electronically separates the high and middle sounds from the low sounds, the high sounds come only from the right and left speakers, with the extreme low notes coming from the center. However, the overtones and harmonics of the bass notes also come out of the left and right speakers, so you can quickly locate the bass instrument. Listen to the distinct high sounds of the tambourine and the Chinese bell tree. Notice how clear and realistic they sound, even against the other instruments in the background. So true is the timbre, you will feel the performers are in the room with you. Next, the thrilling beat of the cha-cha demonstrates the fine reproduction quality of Motorola's 3 separate speaker systems. Notice their amazing ability to cope with the extremes of sound without distortion or imbalance. This is because high and middle range notes and lower register notes have separate amplifiers and speaker systems, especially designed for each. That's how the spectacular realism and sense of presence is achieved. Listen to the lifelike purity of sound and how the characteristic timbre of each instrument is flawlessly maintained. Our last musical adventure takes us to Mexico. Relax and listen to the stirring music of the bullfight. Here is thrilling beauty in stereo sound reproduction. Full and vibrant bass notes because your Motorola contains a separate bass amplifier with greater power to faithfully reproduce all low notes with exceptional clarity and realism. So dramatic is the stereo effect. So spectacular is the Motorola stereo sound, you'll feel as if you were actually at the arena watching the excitement of the bullfight. Listen, and you'll agree that Motorola 3-amplifier stereophonic high fidelity is the most effective way to play records ever devised.